everybody, how's everybody doing? George Marius here. I'm a London-based songwriter, session guitar player, and tutor, and I'm really happy to welcome you. Now, before we even touch on the guitar, I want to talk about something that's really important, and it's not talked about very much. And I think that's a bit of a shame, because it will help you a lot in your journey towards developing your skills as a guitar player, but in general, sort of your outlook on playing music, and that is how you're physically prepared, how you physically set out yourself to play. So things like posture and just breathing. When you practice, especially if you're just starting out, it's important to be in a comfortable environment that sort of helps your practicing routine. So tip number one, I'd suggest you start practicing on a chair that's got a back. A lot of people start practicing the guitar kind of like that, and when you get up on stage to play, you'll look a bit like a hunchback. So that's tip number one for you. Tip number two, and that might kind of sound a bit crazy, but it's very important. Don't forget to breathe, especially in the beginning, because you have to think about it. This is a new craft for you, right? It's not like something you're used to. So a lot of the times when you start out, you might do some stuff that are quite alien to you. They don't feel as natural. So it's really important to stay relaxed throughout the process. A lot of people I work with, especially again, when first start out, they'll start playing an exercise, and all they do is they'll take a deep breath. Breathe out. And you don't really want to do that. I mean, breath is very important. Consistent breathing. Imagine like when you talk, you don't think about it, but you always breathe. It's always a consistent a breathing rate. And that is very important because it helps you being relaxed. It helps you being in a state where you're just enjoying the process. So that's really important. And the hardest thing about that is you don't really notice it when you stop breathing. So tip number three is do practice in front of a mirror. I know it must seem uncomfortable for a lot of you guys. I didn't like it all that much, but it did help me a lot, because when you practice in front of a mirror, you get that sort of third person perspective. You can look at yourself. And also, when it comes to hitting the stage, you want to have some cool rock star faces, right? So that's why you want the mirror. You want to work with that baby and just try and build a cool sort of variety of faces. So that's really important. So that's tip number three, do practice in front of a mirror. Tip number four, and I know a lot of people in acting do that as well, is when it comes to practicing something challenging, you might want to adopt a smile. It doesn't have to be a genuine smile, like you just saw something funny. Just literally the expression of the face. Because what that does, and that's very scientific, and it's true, trust me, I read about this, your brain, as soon as you adopt that sort of posture in the mouth, it releases chemicals that helps you being in a state of relaxation. A lot of times when I play something quite demanding, it might look like I'm having the time of my life because I've got a massive smile on. And, don't get mistaken, I do enjoy that very much, but there is a purpose behind my smile. So when I do this, it's to help me chill, help me be relaxed. So that's your tip. Don't forget to smile. And sort of a couple of last things. A lot of the times, when we start on something new, we're eager. You want to play all the cool stuff. Well, trust me in this, when I say this, you never know when you're going to have to deal with your next breakthrough. You never know. It might be around the corner. It might be a month away. But it's always something worth working towards. So if sometimes you feel frustrated, you just want to have nothing to do with the guitar, just leave it, go have a beer, go hang out with your friends, later rest for a day or two, and then pick it up again, and just be patient and work, and the fruits of your labor will soon be there for you.